What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new video where we will discuss the Van Dijk's contract situation. This is a major update and we will also talk about the broader context of Liverpool trying to extend the contracts of 3 of their best players. But a Merseyside journalist shared a positive contract claim for Liverpool fans, saying that Virgil van Dijk will end up signing a new contract at Liverpool. And this is Lewis Steele, who is a Liverpool-based journalist. He's very reliable. He has sources inside Liverpool FC, and Trent AlexanderArnold and Mo Salah made a lot more noise about their contract situation. Of course, the Liverpool fans are a lot angrier at Trent AlexanderArnold because of his lack of commitment to Liverpool. Mo Salah has repeatedly said that he wants to stay at Liverpool, but we will discuss that a little bit later. So Van Dijk didn't share any major updates apart from nothing is decided yet, but Lewis Steele said that everything that I've heard from inside Liverpool FC points to the fact that Van Dijk will end up signing a new deal. It's just about getting the paperwork done and finding an agreement on the actual fee, the wages, and I think with him and Salah, the big thing is the length of the contract. So potentially Van Dijk wants a 3-year contract, Liverpool are offering him a 2-year contract. I don't think wages would be a problem for Van Dijk. I don't think he would ask for similar wages to Mo Salah. I think it's more of a Van Dijk wants a 3-year contract and Liverpool offering him 2 years. But Liverpool are seriously risking derailing their own season if they drag these contract talks on too much, because it's taking the focus away from the actual games. And I think Trent AlexanderArnold's performance against Man United was a very big warning that if there are too much noise, too much talk around these contracts, then the players might not stay focused. For Van Dijk and Salah, it's not a big concern because they have been super focused on the actual games and their performances haven't suffered yet. But if these contract talks drag on for months and months and months until the end of the season, then Liverpool could suffer some consequences of that. That's my opinion. Let me know what is yours in the comments below. And if you enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Around here I post daily updates around Liverpool FC and around the Premier League as well. So from the outside looking in, Van Dijk's contract situation seems to have a lot less drama surrounding it than Mo Salah's contract situation or Trent AlexanderArnold's situation. It's certainly the one which is being played out in private the most. There were reports from Spain over the past couple of days that Van Dijk was eyeing a move to Real Madrid, but following rejection from Real Madrid, Van Dijk is now close to agreeing new terms at Liverpool. Of course, Real Madrid are trying to just stir the pot with Van Dijk as well, because this is only coming out from the Spanish media that Real Madrid have rejected Van Dijk's advances. I don't think there is any truth in that. Of course, Van Dijk has every right to at least explore his options for as long as the new contract isn't signed, and it's up to Liverpool to offer a contract that Van Dijk deems good enough to sign. But the players shouldn't hold Liverpool to ransom. They shouldn't ask for ridiculous wages. They shouldn't ask for ridiculous length of contract. They should meet in the middle and get a compromise. And I think now it's not just in the best interest of Liverpool, but it's in the best interest of the players themselves to agree to these contracts sooner rather than later, because they risk, of course, derailing Liverpool's season, shifting the focus away from the actual games, and the fans are growing more and more restless and more frustrated each week. From what we can see so far, Van Dijk isn't pushing the door down for an exit, and he seems fully committed to Liverpool. And hopefully Lewis Steele's update is true and we are just a few crucial details away from Liverpool captain Van Dijk signing a new contract. Neil Andrew is reporting in another news outlet that Van Dijk is very close to renewing his contract with Liverpool after Real Madrid turned down an offer to sign him. And I mean, Van Dijk's situation is the easiest because he doesn't have a lot of clubs queuing up for him. He's the oldest, I think he's 34 years old now. So there are not many top European clubs that would want to sign Van Dijk on huge wages that Liverpool are offering him. And also, Van Dijk probably doesn't really want to change clubs at this point, because he said previously that he has 3 or 4 years at the top level. He feels fit, as good as ever, and he has been playing as good as ever. So there is no need for Van Dijk to change clubs. I just hope that Liverpool can sort out his contract very soon, because then we can move on to next one, which could be Mo Salah. And Relevo, another Spanish news outlet, is reporting that Van Dijk is close to renewing his contract with Liverpool, even though they claimed that his representatives offered Van Dijk to Real Madrid, but the deal was rejected by Real Madrid due to age and conditions. Probably Van Dijk's agent or representatives just wanted to do proper work for his client, and they wanted to see what kind of contract offer, if any, Real Madrid would put on the table, and they were just exploring their options. I think there are a few clubs that Van Dijk would go to: Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. But Bayern Munich don't need a centre-back, Real Madrid are not interested in Van Dijk, and Barcelona don't have the money or the wages to offer Van Dijk. They can't even register Dani Olmo at the moment. And Jorge Pijon is reporting in the Relevo newspaper. According to Relevo, Van Dijk's agents contacted Real Madrid's management to inform them of Van Dijk's willingness to join the Real Madrid from the summer of 2025. They applied to reinforce an area of the pitch where Real Madrid suffered too many problems in recent years with injuries to Militao and Alaba. But the proposal was rejected by Real Madrid. Although he would arrive on a free transfer, and after a season in which he's shining with Liverpool, it was decided to decline interest in favor of other profiles that are better suited to what Real Madrid are looking for. So Van Dijk now is close to renewing his contract with Liverpool, a succulent option, but one that was not taken into account due to age and conditions. So yeah, Real Madrid basically didn't want to give Van Dijk big wages when he's 34 years old, or maybe 33, but he will be 34 by the end of the season when he's becoming a free agent. You get the point. Van Dijk is not a player that Real Madrid are looking to sign. And that's good news for Liverpool, that not many top clubs are interested in Van Dijk, because that limits his options. If he leaves Liverpool, there is not much that he could do. He probably doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia or the MLS just yet, because he still has another 3 years at least at the top of European football. So Van Dijk's options are limited. Hopefully that makes him sign a new contract at Liverpool. And Van Dijk was recently asked about any updates around his contract, and he said nothing just yet. I don't think I'm expecting an exciting update any time soon, but I'm calm about it, like I said months ago. We will see what happens in the future. At this point, I've got absolutely no update. It's all about, at the moment, focusing for me and the team on Tottenham in the League Cup semi-final. It will be a tough game again, but a good League Cup semi-final. And Liverpool fans have made their feelings clear. They unveiled yet another very, very good banner saying FSG give Mo and Co their dough, which of course rhymes brilliantly, and there was Van Dijk, Salah and Trent AlexanderArnold on the banner, which means that basically they want FSG to give new contracts to all 3 of these players. And Van Dijk said this earlier this season: I love Liverpool, the club. The club loves me. I love the fans love me, and it is a very good foundation to be successful. In my opinion, I can play for another 3 or 4 years, at least at the highest level. We will see what the future brings. And Van Dijk was told that he could be the first Dutch captain to lift the Premier League title. No Dutch player as captain lifted the Premier League title before. It's not about me, but I would love to be the first Dutch player to do that. I think it is there. That is what we work for as a team. And here is the banner that I talked about just in a second. And Henry Winter, who I respect a lot as a journalist, he said that Liverpool are still in control of the title race even after drawing against Man United, because Arsenal and Chelsea drew their games as well. They have good players, good manager, good strength in depth, but they need to silence the growing noise around the free contract situations, which should never have been allowed to rumble on so long. Exactly what I said. I said at the beginning of the season, Liverpool need to sort out this contract at least in December, before January the 1st, because the noise is getting louder and louder, and some players are already distracted by it. If Van Dijk is close to signing, get it done. Get him what he wants, get it announced, and get the focus back to the football. Mo Salah, if possible, get him signed as well, sealed and celebrated 2022. It would be such an uplifting news for players, staff and supporters, a timely tonic, exactly what Liverpool would need. It would be financially beneficial to FSG to have great players staying on, taking Liverpool towards money-spinning trophies and even more commercial opportunities. So it's getting gold from silverware and makes dollars and cents. Van Dijk and Salah are both playing well despite the headlines, but against Man United, Trent AlexanderArnold looked affected by all the noises off the pitch. Very good players, but clarity about his future. Trent is a very good player, but clarity about his future staying ongoing would help all parties. And then everyone can focus fully on what matters most, bringing home a 20th Premier League title, 20th league title, equaling Man United's record. It's only the second Premier League title for Liverpool, the 20th league title overall. And yes, this situation is partly Liverpool's own making, and there is no defending the Man United performance. It was one of the worst performances of the season. But unless Trent signs a new deal, he's getting stick whatever he does. So while we can understand the cause for clarity, if he's going, I also think all he does is change how he gets stick. I think it would be even more beneficial for Liverpool if Salah and Van Dijk signed, because then all the pressure would be on Trent AlexanderArnold, whether he signs or not, and hopefully he could sort out his future sooner. If Trent doesn't announce anything and it rumbles on while he's playing like that, he will get stick for being distracted, lacking focus, and not unfairly on Man United performance that Trent put in. He was jogging back in some phases of play, which is absolutely unacceptable. The least that you have to do is give 100% effort. And nobody can say to me, Trent gave 100% effort against Man United. He can play so much better. He can run so much more. If Trent announces that he's off to Real Madrid, any bad game will mean he will get stick for checking out by Liverpool fans. Also needs to be a recognition he has been very good, Trent, for most of the season with the same contract issues and possible departure very obviously in the background. And this Liverpool fan says, I can see why the events of the past week can be seen as a distraction, especially if Trent's side have invited the Real Madrid bids, which of course many people are suspecting that Trent's camp invited Real Madrid to bid for him. I'm not sure how he benefits from that, apart from Trent's camp can say, Liverpool could have had money for me if they sold me in January. But apart from that, I think it actually hinders Trent's cause. I also wanted to comment on the fact that we missed Szoboszlai against Man United so much. And 3 of the 5 matches that Liverpool have dropped points in this season, Szoboszlai hasn't started. And that's telling. And probably those are the only 3 matches that Liverpool lacked real control, because Szoboszlai's energy surely would have helped. With Trent AlexanderArnold's defending as well, because Dalot and Bruno Fernandes put Trent in a very tricky position. Trent sometimes was dragged out of position by Bruno Fernandes, and Curtis Jones didn't drag back enough. He doesn't have the same legs, the same energy as Szoboszlai. And Liverpool lacked a more decisive press to create issues for Man United. For example, Salah was pressing Lisandro Martinez and nobody followed him in the press, and that was annoying. Szoboszlai would have either done that or been the one to follow up by pressing Dalot on the following pass. And we missed Szoboszlai massively against Man United. And Szoboszlai should be a starter, and I think if he recovers from his illness, he will be a starter against Tottenham. I think we should play probably Jota, maybe Gakpo and Salah up top, Szoboszlai behind them, and McAllister and maybe Gravenberch against Tottenham. And we can rest more players against Accrington Stanley. I think that's what we should do. And just another update on Ben Doak. Liverpool are sticking with their £30 million valuation for Ben Doak. Ipswich are thinking about bidding 20 million plus, which is closer to Liverpool's valuation, but still not the exact valuation. And I would only sell Ben Doak for something crazy like 40 million. Even 30 million I wouldn't sell for Ben Doak, because Liverpool wouldn't spend the money anyway in this January transfer window, so there is no real benefit there. So let Ben Doak play out the season at Middlesbrough, and then we can evaluate whether he's good enough to be in the Liverpool squad next season. But I could I would probably loan him out to maybe mid-table Premier League side next season as well. And every draw hurts because Liverpool fans are traumatized by title races against the oil cheats, Manchester City. But this is not a season where the second place team is going to get 97 points. At the moment, Arsenal are on course to get 78 points or 76 points, something like that. And Liverpool are on course to get 92 points. Arsenal and Chelsea and whichever other teams may emerge as challengers are going to drop points, the same as Liverpool. None of them are going to win 19 games in a row. Like, obviously not winning against Man United is disappointing and annoying, and the contract situation has everyone very annoyed and wound up, but Liverpool are top of both the Premier League and the Champions League, and we have the longest unbeaten streak in Europe. And I mean, it's great that Liverpool are not in a title race with Man City at the moment. Man City can still get back in the title race. I mean, Liverpool would have to absolutely collapse for Man City to have any chance of winning the title, and they would also have to go on a winning every game that they have, which I can't see them doing with the midfield issues that they have. And Liverpool fans should be a little bit more optimistic. We are in all cup competitions in a very good place, and we are top of the Premier League and in the Champions League as well. And here is the proof that at the moment in Europe, in the top 10 leagues, Liverpool are the longest unbeaten team with 24 games unbeaten, maybe now 25 with the Man United game. I'm not sure if that's counted in this one. And that's a perfect way to close out this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.